Welcome back to the Healing Insights 70-day course. We are on day 17. We are on step 2 of the 5-step process, so we are releasing emotion. My healing insight for today is, I believe you. This healing insight came at such a tender time along my journey. It was early on when I was trying to process and release so much emotion and memories from my past. It was a time that I hadn't even yet realized that I was stuck and trapped by these unprocessed thoughts, emotions, and memories. I didn't understand that's what was causing my pain. I hadn't yet made the connection totally that my pain was psychosomatic. It was basically related to my psychological state of being. I just remember being at my doctor's office trying to explain the multiple symptoms that I was experiencing. I vented to him about the never-ending pain that I had around the clock, not really knowing why I was experiencing it or how to help myself. I told my doctor, sometimes I think people don't really understand or believe that I am so ill or that I have so much pain. I thought this way because I still had continued to maintain my grooming throughout this time, even though I felt so bad. I went on to explain to him that I had discussed this to some level with my physician's assistant that I used to see at a different doctor's office. I also mentioned the fact that that physician's assistant had suggested to me that I should continue to keep up my grooming because it would help me to keep moving forward even though I was in so much pain. But I almost felt like it was a double-edged sword. I felt like it was causing my medical providers to overlook my symptoms and my pain. I wondered if they were just seeing that I had showered, that I had combed, and that I had taken the time to apply makeup. I thought maybe they didn't believe me despite how I described that I was extremely fatigued, in severe pain, and weak. I also went on to tell my doctor that I never liked drama, especially because it seemed like my mother thrived on it. There was plenty of that throughout my life. For this reason, I tried to keep reactions subtle. I wondered if this was making my medical providers question my condition. His response to me was, I believe you. Those 3 words touched my heart, my soul, and my spirit that day. I felt the sincerity and the tenderness of his acceptance. I felt his desire to truly help me find a solution to all of my symptoms and pain. I realized that my emotional and spiritual being needed this validation. I realized that I could share my symptoms and my pain with my doctor. I didn't have to convince him. I could just allow him to guide me to a solution so I could find relief. I know a doctor's main purpose is to prescribe medication. But what I have found through this process is if you simply ask for an alternative method or some guidance, doctors are very willing to share what has worked for them or what has worked for other patients. They will share alternative treatment resources that are available. I felt so relieved when my doctor told me, I believe you. I didn't feel like I had to keep convincing him. I could simply report what was going on in my body and he would take it for face value. That is exactly what he did. I share this healing insight with you because I know your symptoms. I feel your pain. I know how frustrating it is to describe your symptoms and have someone make you feel like you are making it up, or make you feel like you are exaggerating. Believe me, no one can make up the misery involved in fibromyalgia and all the related medical conditions that come along with it. I know your physical, emotional, and spiritual pain. I know the pain of feeling like you have lost everything that you have ever held dear to your heart. You are not alone. I know it feels that way. Please remember, there are 5 million Americans that have fibromyalgia. That is too many people living in misery. That is so many people fighting to take their health back. That is so many people trying to control their life. My goal is to help you recognize that you are important. Your thoughts and your emotions matter. You have the ability to take your power back. You can fight fibromyalgia. I want to help you find relief today. The activity, soul-searching questions, and daily challenge can be found in the workbook under day 17. Pause the video so you can get your notepad and pen, or you can print your worksheet for this activity. We will move forward. I call this activity Fight Back. Instructions. List 3 ways that you can take back your health today. List 3 ways that you can take control of your life today. List 3 ways that you can find relief today. I just want to mention that self-care, I don't have this in my notes, self-care is so important, and I think that's why I decided to create this activity, where you realize that you have the power to take back your health, take back your life, and to find relief. You can find those solutions. I'm here to help you. Soul-searching questions. What fears come up when you think of taking back your health? What emotions do you feel when you think of taking control of your life? And this is for some of those people out there that have taken my course and don't have a physical condition or illness. Still, there's a lot of emotions on wanting to take control of your life again. So what are they? What resistance do you have about finding relief today? Daily challenge. Turn hope into action. Take 5. Take 5 minutes in honor of the 5 million Americans that have fibromyalgia. Silently meditate for 5 minutes. Do 5 minutes of deep breathing. Do a 5-minute yoga routine. Let's help ourselves to nurture our mind, body, soul, and spirit. And let's send out that positive energy so that others can feel that. We are finished with day 17. I will see you in the next video.